Hello, hello. Hopefully everybody had a very good Thanksgiving. Those of you in America. A question for you. Did you fall asleep after that big turkey dinner? Were you like there with drool coming down your mouth? Happens to a lot of us. So the myth, I say myth, but there's half truth, is that there's an amino acid in turkey called tryptophan, and tryptophan is what makes you tired. Well, it is true that tryptophan is a component of the brain chemical serotonin, which then goes on to make melatonin, which is the sleep solution for a lot of people. So turkey contains tryptophan, so say, hey, the turkey makes you tired. Well, yeah, turkey contains tryptophan, but cheese actually contains more tryptophan than turkey, so we can't just blame the turkey. So this is what happened. Thanksgiving, Christmas, those holidays, we don't just eat turkey, do we? You know, there's stuffing, there's potatoes, there's sweet potato, there's bread rolls, there's restaurant, all that good stuff. And what happens is, because tryptophan, for it to work, for it to make serotonin, which then goes on to make melatonin, it has to cross the blood-brain barrier. But tryptophan, it is an amino acid, and it actually competes with all the other amino acids to make that journey to the brain. Now, what happens, because when we eat a lot of carbs with that turkey, those carbs trigger elevate blood sugar, which triggers insulin. And insulin actually gets those other amino acids out of the blood, which leaves tryptophan, free and without competition to cross the blood-brain barrier and get to the brain to make serotonin, which makes melatonin. So it's not the tryptophan really it's the tryptophan that makes you sleepy, but it's the getting rid of all the competition to give it a clear shot at the goal that really makes you tired. So it's actually all those carbs that you eat with the turkey. Now, if you have, there's tryptophan in a lot of food, but if you have tryptophan on an empty stomach, it will indeed increase the production of serotonin. And for some people, it gives them very crazy or very vivid dreams. And for that reason, pre-1991, you could actually buy a tryptophan supplement to help you sleep. Now, the FDA in their wisdom banned that in 1991. I say with great confidence, I think. And I believe that was, I know it was controversial, I believe that was because it was linked to some sort of autoimmune issue, but I seem to remember it was one batch that came from another country or something like that. Anyway, tryptophan as a sleep supplement was banned in 1991. But when it was taken on an empty stomach, that is why it's worked. That's why it worked. Not because of tryptophan itself, but because on an empty stomach, it has no competition. It has no other amino acids in the blood to compete with to cross the blood-brain barrier. So, if you were falling asleep, drooling, Thanksgiving night, yeah, it might have been the tryptophan, but I'm going with it was the carbs that you ate with it. And I hope you did eat all that stuff, and I hope you had a wonderful time. It's called living, and we get to do it all again in a month for Christmas. Yay!